I'm back with Frazer Clarke, heavyweight. Frazer, you've got a little bit of a can't be arsed attitude today. Are you flashing off the rolling?
No, I'm not flashing off.
Talk to us, Frazer. This fight with Ebenezer Tetteh, talk to us about him. Even though I will say he's like the African Louis Ortiz, he doesn't look anywhere near his age, does he?
No, in the bad way. He looks older, doesn't he?
Yeah. But talk to us about that fight.
It's just another fight, really. I'm not too concerned about him. I didn't really give a shit who it would have been. I was getting there and doing my thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The comeback, like you said, you suffered your first professional loss. And a fight that had all of the ingredients to be as good as the first one. Your emotions after losing it so quickly. Not even getting your feet ready, not even getting your feet planted to give us another entertaining scrap, because that's what the first one was.
Yeah, shit happens, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just very lucky that since the day it happened, my phone's not stopped ringing from the promoter. How quick can you be back?
Really?
You know what I mean? How quick can you be back? This fight for you, this fight for you, this fight for you. And then phone calls from other places. When are you back? What's going on with your contract? You still with Boxer? We'd love to have you. So I'm very, very fortunate to have.
Nice.
I'm very fortunate to have a lot of interest in my career, which is good. I'm more than happy than where I am and what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong, but it's nice to have that interest.
When you evaluated the first fight, because obviously there were so many rounds, there was so much excitement in the first fight. When you looked at that, did you go into the second fight with like a game plan, as it were? Because I know that Angel's quite analytical, isn't he?
You have a game plan in every fight, but the definite game plan is not to get caught with big shots early on. If you do that, you're fighting in the wind, aren't you? You're pissing in the wind light. So that definitely wasn't the game plan.
Moving forward then, look, I understand that, Ebenezer, you're expected to get that W. Like you said, you don't care who you fight. I heard you at the top table there. You just want to get back out there.
Yeah,
you love the sport.
Yeah,
you are boxing.
Of course.
That passion. Sometimes things don't go your way. How do you deal with that as a man, Frazer? Not just the boxer, but how do you deal with it as a man?
You suck it up and be a man. You be a man and get on with it. You do what you got to do to get back to where you was or where you were heading to. You can't sit and be sad for yourself or cry like a little bitch. You just got to get on with it, and that's what I'm doing.
And that's what I like, is your attitude. It's not like you can't be asked, but you're quite cold with emotions.
No, I'm not calm. I'm not even. I'm just very blessed that, like I say, I'm still. I can fight if I want. What we're now, I can fight another 2 times before September if I choose to. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I'm just lucky. Do you know what I mean? I'm just very lucky. Like, obviously, people must like something about me. You know what I mean? Because I'm being. Like I say, the opportunity is I can box again in like 6 weeks. I can box again 6 weeks after that. Like if these things can happen. So like they're there and waiting. Just got to see what happens and which path we go.
The reason why people do like you is because you've got character. Because you can keep us entertained whether you're fighting or not. You're not boring. You've got something to say. You can be mouthy. There's a bit of sarcasm there. It's enough to keep the fans, the public, listening to what you're saying.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I can't create fire without no wood, though. Do you know what I mean? And that was difficult there because there's nothing going.
There's a language barrier, etc.
But it doesn't need to be. This is about me fighting. It's not about chit chat. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to be positive you get through Ebenezer on Sunday, because that's what we want to happen. Frazer, I've supported you from the very beginning. I've heard you say that you're interested going back for the British again. I know you've done several interviews. I don't really want you to repeat yourself, but we haven't spoke about it. I just want your thoughts on the last British fight between Jamie Tetteh and David Adelaide, and both of them that you've had some choice words to say about each other.
Yeah, listen, they're both fighters. Yeah, I ain't got nothing too personal with any of them. Too personal. One of them's a bit more of a disrespectful, tried to front me in front of my missus. I didn't take kindly to that. Me and TKV obviously are on the same platform, so if that wins, it's an easy one to make. it was a shit fight, you know, why it lasted.
Why would you say it's a shit fight? I need the feedback on this because I was there watching it live. And
no, I think Jamie was just really comfortable, winning really comfortable.
Okay.
And David didn't really do nothing, did he? He didn't do a thing like until he did.
Looking for the knockout.
And then it was controversial. So listen, like I just hope they both have a good fight again, both get paid good money again, and then we'll see. But you know, first and foremost, I'm sort of Sunday.
Sort Sunday out. So who do you think wins that second time? And I'm asking because these are in potentially your firing line. Who do you think wins and why? Next time they go at it.
Maybe TKB. I think. Yeah, I think so.
Because boxing wins.
I think he just jabs his head off. He's there to hit.
We love it. Listen, all the best on Sunday night. I look forward to seeing you getting back to winning ways, and just keep smiling, Frazer.
I'm alright. I'm smiling too. There's long days and it's talk the same shit.
These long. Is mine the same shit?
Not you, but I just talk the same shit in general, don't I?
You're breaking my heart here.
Sorry.
But I'll we'll catch up after the post fight. Yeah, I'll be round the back waiting for you
cool.
again.
Again.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.